skis all back together. I attempted, the Dominator works plate is back on there. I attempted to fit the ride plate off of a VXR Pro, and rumor has it that you have to fill a little bit of an area with some silicone. This is off a 93 VXR Pro, the 701. Up here where the pump shoe is and the intake grate is, there was probably a 1/2 inch gap here and then a full inch gap here. So there was no way I was going to try to fill that with silicone. So that one's back on it for now. I'm going to try to find a shorter one because this thing is torture to try to jump waves and stuff with. So we attempted. Anyways, I'm going to give this thing a first start. Well, a second start. The first one was yesterday. And it fired up and ran great. The only thing is I did have to, here, actually, let's open this. I'll set this down. I had to replace one of the motor mounts, and I used a couch mount because I had one. So, where's my couch mount? Right here. There's a couchie right there, and obviously it sits a little different than the stock mounts. So I've thrown in 2 millimeters worth of shim, just because when I started it yesterday with no shim, there was quite a bit of vibration. And if I lift it up, I loosened the engine bolt, and if I lift it up on it, it got rid of that. So I think I still might have to throw one more shim in, but I'll give it a quick cold start. I do have a choke cable here, which I don't usually use in the summer because it's usually, well, it's warm enough it fires right up. So Bill just hooked up. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna stick the hood back on because it's a little quieter, and I'll fire it up. So here we go again. I don't need to lock that. Let's see how it goes without a choke. Okay, a little bit too much shake for me, so I'm going to fire in. I've got another 2 mils worth of shims here. I'm going to fire them in, see if that fixes my shaky. Oh no. Don't want to take the bolt out too much. I'm going to set this down. Okay. Let's get this back on there. Put it in forward. Shaky. The other thing I noticed is if I turn the handlebars all the way, it idles up a tad. So I got to take some tension off the throttle cable. I'm also going to put the straight bars back on. These are the stalkers. They are, well, some people like them. I just find them a little too narrow. Anyways, it's back together. It's basically ready to go in the water. The lake is down there. Can I zoom with this little GoPro? It's right where that Rogers, that red van just drove by. It's just on the other side of those cedars. So, I've got the new plugs in. I'm just keeping them open to continue my drying process. Look at this. I'm running it just a touch closer to 40 to 1 right now. A little rich for how I have it set up, but it's the first sort of half tank I'm gonna run through it. It's been stored, and then we'll just send it. And if anybody knows where I can pick up hood graphics that actually match the stock graphics, that would be awesome. Or else I got to replace all of it, but then those are stock original graphics. So I'm in a tough spot here, because I think the aftermarket, I don't know if PWC, I know they carry them. If it's the same orange in this sort of pink color and the purple, it looks a little different on the pictures that I've seen, so I'm unsure about that. Oh, another thing I did do is the stock springs that are in here, I took them off, heated them with a torch and bent them, and the pole is definitely a lot lighter than it was, but those springs aren't going to last very long, so I'll have to swap them out. But for right now, the pole is a lot lighter. I'm leaving this up to keep the tension off for as long as possible. It's probably good practice, but a little dolly here, and this thing's ready to rip. So hopefully the next video, this puppy's on the water. Anyways, thanks for stopping back in and trying to make it through another one of my boring videos. We'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.